IKUZO.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking about things you did, one of your most popular and most beloved storyline is Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon. For majority, Clint Barton is not one of the go-to heroes they would pick from the shelf, but I always loved his character, especially as down-to-earth guy. This mortal among men. And how do you see Hawkeye? And do you think that this down-to-earth approach in your particular storyline influenced his popularity among readers and fans alike?
That's exactly what I liked about him. Mark Grunewald did a Hawkeye like limited series in like, I don't know, maybe 1984. And at the end, he sort of he damaged his hearing deliberately. So I can't remember who the bad guy was, but there's some kind of like mind control thing happening, and he deafened himself so he wouldn't hear it. And that was how he managed to save the day. But then like the next month in Avengers, there was a whole storyline, a whole issue where the Avengers were going to go on late night with David Letterman. It's like, like a talk show, like a comedy chat show out here, and his hearing was still damaged, and the whole issue he was obsessed with trying to get everything, all of Dave's questions ahead of time. And he was worried that Dave was a comedian, he was going to improv, and if he improved and threw a curveball, Hawkeye wouldn't be able to hear it, and everybody would know he was hiding his deafness and he wouldn't get to be an Avenger anymore. And it was like the first time I had seen a comic character sustain an injury that wasn't better the next month.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't just go away the next month. It's like, oh, well, good thing I survived that exploding building or whatever. He was beat up, and he literally got so in his head, worried about it, he got lost in the Avengers mansion. Like he was so like anxious and that, I don't know, I just, all of that spoke to me. And the arrows are amazing. Like that was always the trick arrows and all that stuff. So yeah, that was exactly the thing I liked, is like, why does this normal guy get to stand next to Iron Man and Captain America and Thor? So it was certainly the thing about the character that interested me, that I wanted to talk about. And I mean, it seems to have resonated with people, that sort of what makes an Avenger, what makes a hero isn't the superpowers or the, being a Norse god, but it's something internal and fragile. And I loved it as a kid. It affected me as a kid, and that it found resonance with people, who if I knew what it was about that book that people responded to, that made it successful, I would, do it all the time, every time. But we were lucky, right place, right time, and it found an audience, which I'm eternally grateful for.
We stay genuine, uncensored, and unscripted, and we always will, as we have to order our usual. Share us and subscribe us, and stay tuned until the next Wednesday.
IKUZO!